to Rogers Center. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Singy's been really up against it lately. Major struggles at the plate, but perhaps today he gets it going again.
Yeah, Boog, he needs to find his rhythm out there and just simplify his mindset in the box. I know it's easier said than done, but you just got to see the ball, hit the ball.
Starter for Toronto, Dylan Cease. His ERA ranks among the best in the league, and it's earned.
Yeah, Boog, he's not giving away free passes and consistently missing barrels. That impact, it just shows up on a regular basis. It's been an impressive season up to this point.
Everything's down in the zone, and everything's working for him. Unlike your hips, the stats don't lie, Singy.
Number 7.
Well, the numbers say elite, and the eye test backs it up. You need to put that arm in bubble wrap. It's a long season, and they're going to need this guy.
And we're off and rolling in Toronto. That clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Ball one.
Sinker. Low outside.
The 1-2. Stays alive.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Slings to first in time. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And perhaps part of the game plan is to get into the bullpen as early as possible. They're facing a staff that's blown a lot of games in the later innings.
Boog, as hitters, you're aware of that, but you don't want to become too relaxed and wait too late in the ball game because you never know what could happen on any given day. But with that said, even if you fall behind early, you've got a lot of confidence that this game will not be over until that final out.
Gunnar Henderson, batting with one down, takes a strike. Just getting started here in Toronto. That's to third. Throw to first in time.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The 0-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
2 down, nobody on. High fly ball, shallow right field. Barger on his way in. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're dialed into the show. here at Rogers Center. And getting a start for Baltimore, Zach Eflin. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel different between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Foul ball there. Caught him looking for the K.
Batting second, the first base.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. One guy they want to get turned around in the 6th spot, Kazuma Okamoto.
Well, you see the batting average there, and it doesn't get a whole lot uglier than that, unfortunately. But at this point, I think he's just got to put the numbers out of his head completely. There's a pretty good chance he's not going to get them where they need to be by the end of the season. So you hit the reset button and you say, how can I be productive today? Most of all, how can I help my team win ball games? I think when you get that kind of focus, the numbers will follow.
That one finds the corner. That is strike 2.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
On a line out towards center. That's in there as he blocks it and keeps it in front of him. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics.
That
Hits
is
against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now it's the right fielder, Addison Barger. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Guerrero around second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Here's the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. Golden opportunity right here. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. His 11th of the year. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 3-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Rube. Aggressive, and it paid off. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made it pay.
So digging in, Alejandro Kirk.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
In the air, left field. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. And he'll pull him to second safely.
Batting 6, the third baseman, number 7, Kazuma Okamoto.
At the plate, Kazuma Okamoto.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Liner, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Here's a ball that's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. And that's one of those where you're expecting the guy from second to score.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Went deep in the ball game last night. That one fouled off. 2 on, 1 out.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And now it's 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's Andres Jimenez.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here in the 2nd game of the series. Swing and a ground ball. The underhand flip. Save! He gets it! First and second, 2 outs. Ernie Clement will hit next.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Two on, 2 outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. We move to the 2nd in Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Orioles nothing. Back now in Toronto. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Sinker. Low middle.
He's only pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
And the 1-0. There's a high chopper, but it kicks foul.
Slider. Middle outside.
The other way, and he beats the shift. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That is fifth, the center fielder.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
And now the 0-1. That clips the corner. Alonso gets his lead at first with nobody out. Outside low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Slider. Middle inside.
That's ball 2.
Slider. Low middle.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one.
Look, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Next to hit, Jeremiah Jackson. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. To Jimenez. Relay to Guerrero. In time, inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Orioles nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Just be great, keep them shook. Make them watch, make them look. Let them know you
Bottom of the inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer.
George Springer.
Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Late with the swing there. That misses, and that's ball 1. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Barger, the next to hit, takes ball 1. In the air, right center. This is matched. Way back and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. And they add a run. It's 5-0. So 2 down. So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Hey, we about to take it up. Hey, we about to take it up a notch, about to take it up. About to take it up a notch, about to take it up. About to take it up. And we too close, I can taste it. When the bass hit, it's a facelift. Take another one, don't
All
chase
set for the
it.
start of the inning. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Tyler O'Neill.
Low outside.
Cease, back to work.
Slider. Low middle.
Ground ball up the middle. Clement slinging it to first in time.
Batting it, the catcher, Samuel Basallo.
So up next, Samuel Basallo, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Basallo
Sinker.
recently
Low
earned
middle.
Rookie of the Month honors.
Ball, that's
Outside.
outside.
Ball 1.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
So 2
That's a
balls
ball.
and no strikes.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Ball, that's
Just
out.
missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Here's a 3-0. Left field. Grabs it on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 3, Taylor.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
In there for strike 1.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Two down, nobody on. And that's
Ball.
way high. And that's ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Sinker. Low inside.
Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out. Orioles held in check there. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Rogers Center. And now for the Jays,
The catcher,
Alejandro Kirk.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Dietrich ends. The left-hander is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Bassett, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And that's outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
1-2 now. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Ward ranging back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder,
One
number
down.
5.
And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Struck out swinging his first time. And time called prior to the 0-1. Next offering way off the plate.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
The 1-1. Out towards right center field. Cowser under it. And there's 2 down. Throw sails over his head at first.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Andres.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andres Jimenez. He swings and fouls one off. Okamoto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air, left field. Ward on his way over. And that is that. On to inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Orioles nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. On to the 4th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holliday.
Holiday.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Just missed.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
In there at the knees for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
On the ground.
Foul.
And that's just foul.
Slider. Middle inside.
Stays alive.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
Swing and a miss. Cease with the strikeout.
I gotta think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Henderson, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Ball,
just
that's out.
missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
1-1 now. Fastball for a strike. The Blue Jays leading by 5. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball, that's high.
Slider. Middle inside.
Here's the 2-2. And that
Ball,
one
that's
missing inside a sharp slider.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Payoff pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Jordan Westberg, the next to hit for the Orioles. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him.
Well, I think everybody in the ballpark knew that he was running right there. So good job of quickly getting the pitch to the catcher. And the catcher with good footwork, really good throw on the money. Gets the base runner, and they cut off that would-be base steal.
Middle inside. Sinker. Middle inside.
2 down, nobody on. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-1.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
Ball,
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Hit in the air, center field. Varsho gets under it. And that is that. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. It's 5-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Dietrich ends.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Leading off, Ernie Clement. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Jackson takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Up next,
Really nice
the
job to
Blue
get your
Jays,
first out of the
the
ball game.
designated hitter, number 4, Joel.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0. As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Two on the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. And they'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Time called. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Guerrero in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Here's 0-1. And that's a little bit high. Catcher challenge. Will take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Into center. Cowser flying after this one. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. That is the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Ready now for the 5th inning. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. First pitch just misses. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
And the 0-1. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
Slider. Low outside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Slider. Low middle.
He goes down looking.
Up next is the center fielder.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Low outside.
Swinging a foul straight back. The
Four-seam
Jays
fastball.
leading by
Low
5,
inside.
and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball, that's low.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
The 1-1.
That's
Just
a ball.
missed.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
The 2-1. Just
Oh, that's out.
missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Low middle.
And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Orioles, the right
Jeremiah
fielder,
Jackson,
Jeremiah.
the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1.
Nope.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Yeah.
Slider.
Man at first, one
Middle
away.
outside.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Knuckle curve. Low outside.
That's to third. Nice stop. The beat for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Orioles nothing.
Back right, now we back, back in the foul. I'm ready for real. We really just
Back now in Toronto. And
With
now
the
for the
pitch.
Jays,
The
Addison
left
Barger.
Barger.
First pitch swinging.
Well, these Blue Jays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one was indeed a strike. So that removes their last challenge. Got him. One away.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand. Oh, it was a rough patch coming in, but his swing looks much more confident today. His timing is better. He's staying back on the ball.
And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Foul ball.
Ball one.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
The catcher, Alejandro.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Dietrich ends. Done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Rico Garcia
Number
on a pitch here.
Rico.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Two down, base is empty. Alejandro Kirk digs in now. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Ball one.
That one fouled hard the other way. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Undefeated every time I make a move. Always on go, I ain't got no time to snooze. Catch me at the top, I ain't living with the blues. I don't take L's. Every time I prepare, I'm a better.
We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one.
Don't act like my love wasn't nothing. Like I wasn't the one you was holding that night, telling all of your secrets and hugging. Guess you right, it's too good to be true. What's the point? All I needed was you. But time after time, I just fussing and fighting each time that you do what you do. And it's cool. Mama said it was fish in the sea. I got lost in the pool. Knew it was coming. I watched how you move, how you turn your back on me and leave me to lose. Remember the text, how you said that you do. Said that you never leave. We would fight till it's due. But as it went on, I was fighting for you. Since the text turned green, why the f it ain't blue? Guess you done and I get it. Said you staying, you wanted my name and you left, so I'm guessing that you never meant it. Said you tried.
Tyler
Leading
O'Neill,
off for
the next to
Orioles,
hit.
The designated hitter, Tyler O'Neill.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Slider. Low outside.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Slider. Middle outside.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Samuel Basallo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Popped out to left his first time.
Ball one.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The 1-0. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
The 1-1. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Taylor Ward. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
Aye.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
This one in the air right field. And it drops in. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Second baseman, Jackson Holiday.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holiday.
Hey.
Sinker. Low middle.
The 0-1. In the air right field, pretty well struck. Carrying well. Into the bullpen and gone. The hammers one out to right. And they're chipping away. It's 5-2.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 down. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2. Pitch misses.
That's a ball.
And it's 1-0.
Sinker. Low inside.
Fouled off left side. He knows his way around the bases, Chris. Nobody in the league has scored more runs this year. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Good job to fight that one off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Four-seam fastball.
Another 1-2. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Home run number 20 on the year, and they inch closer. It's 5-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
That's
you
a
want
ball.
to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. With 2 outs, 1 swing, puts you right back in this ball game.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball 2.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Just misses the
outside.
mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Slider. Low outside.
And a payoff pitch. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Gone! They've hit another, and they cut into the deficit.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Here's Pete Alonso.
Well, really rough inning out there on the mound.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Dylan Cease won't go any further, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Tommy Nance.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season. For a strike. Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Slurve.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Slider. Low inside.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's back there. And it is everywhere. Pete Alonso takes it deep. And we're all square. It's 5-5.
It's no surprise this guy's won the home run derby multiple times. He was born to hit them. Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys have taken batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats. And I'll tell you what, that hitting coach over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Colton Cowser now at the plate.